Origins, who's UX, and this is Can You Beat Skyblock Without the Chest by martincitopants. Yes, another Minecraft video from him. The previous one was surprising. It's literally the first video or anything about the Minecraft I've ever seen. I've never played Minecraft. I never even watched a video about Minecraft, but that was the first one. So I guess this is technically second. So yeah, so far Minecraft feels like it makes sense why it's so famous, right? Not just so famous. I think it's the most sold game of all time, right? Second one is GTA 5. The first one is Minecraft, if I remember correctly. So it kind of makes sense the way they made the maps and everything, right? And how it just works basically. So yeah, I guess Martin is just perfect guy for game. I'm surprised that he didn't make video about Minecraft before, right? He looks like some of the guy who basically started his channel doing Minecraft videos, but he didn't. So finally get around to it. So it's gonna be fun. Let's watch it.
Hello again. I have a question for you. Can you beat Skyblock with one tree? No chest, no water, no cobblestone generator. This was the quagmire I found myself in a few weeks ago. You see, last video I'd been having a wonderful time with my friends, where if any of us died, then we deleted the world and reset. After 30 resets, we reached the end where I was knocked into the air and killed by the dragon.
Oh, yeah.
Except I wasn't. A portal opened up beneath me and sent me here. To get back, all I have to do is beat Skyblock with one tree. And, like before, if I die, the world resets. So, let us begin. First things
They're
first,
still doing the same
tree
thing.
time. Now, you might be wondering how I go about beating the game with this. Well, that's a great question. Technically, all we need are ender eyes. Then we can find the portal, open it, and kill the dragon. Ender pearls are easy enough to obtain, but blaze powder is fucked. We need blaze rods, which drop from blazes, which only spawn in the nether, so we need to make a portal, which needs lava, so we need to make a lava farm, and it needs water, so we need to...
Okay.
Basically, it's a very long process, and it all begins with wood. With this wood, we need to build this, and then we need to wait for the sun to do this, and now I just need to kill a few skeletons.
Because everything begins with wood in Minecraft.
Well, let's try that again. Cut down the tree, get a bit of wood, stick down the saplings, wait a few minutes, cut down more trees, plant more saplings, get more wood, build more platform, and I think I'm forgetting something. Oh yes, that's right.
Oh.
Buy the new frog! Gentlemen, it's been over a year since the last guy burst onto the scene. I thought I put him away with a few 50 cal Desert Eagle rounds to the skull, but that just pissed him off, and now he's back for blood. He wants to enter your walls? No. He wants to enter your skin. He wants to climb into your blood vessels. He is charging up the death laser. Oh god, no! What is he doing in Anaheim, California? Wait a minute. Disneyland. Oh god. The children. Oh god. Oh god. Do not lose sight of him. He is wearing camouflage. Whoops, I just lost sight of him. Oh god, where did he go? Not again. Once again, Makeshift gets it done with the highest quality plushies I've ever seen in my life. Embroidered eyes, shiny gold fabric, a beautiful, warm smile. Stomp him, grab him, shoot him with a gun. He still manages to maintain his jovial smile and can-do attitude. And now, he's angrier. Gentlemen, we need to sell a lot of these plushes. You must buy one. They ship all over the globe, even obscure, weird places like Michigan. Yeah. There is no excuse. Time is running out. This plush is only on sale for the next 28 days. Hurry up. Think fast. After 28 days have passed, he will be gone for good. And if I don't sell enough, he will harm me. So please do it. There's a link in the description and comment, please. Anyway. Okay. We're back. Killing them myself was rather stupid. So this time I made good use of my friend, Mr. Sun. Now, we've got bones. Bones can be made into bone meal, and bone meal into grass. Grass can be made into seeds, seeds into wheat, and wheat into bread. Gentlemen, food. Despite our earlier setback, we were making decent progress. So, to continue expanding our wonderful island, I went back to the plantation and cut down more trees.
Alright, is this part of the Minecraft game campaign or whatever? This is the type of challenges that they customized, like they created themselves, right? Like he says, like he went to the portal, now he's here. In order to escape, he has to do all these things. Did they create it like how mods do it, or is this part of the game? I don't know. I'm confused most of the time with all this. Like most words goes over my head, but yeah, overall, like I kind of get the picture of how things are working.
Well,
Back to drawing board.
and we're back. Okay, 2 trapdoors here should make me safe. Hopefully. Alright, we've got our bread, a nice tree farm, plenty of wood. What do we do from here? Well, I don't know, but this guy spawned on my island. Which is cool, I guess. He had a few things to offer me, none of which I could buy because my net worth was exactly 7 logs of wood. Of course, that didn't stop me from murdering his llamas and putting him in a box.
Okay.
Clearly, as a form of divine retribution, shortly after this, I was brutally attacked by phantoms.
Oh, no, there's 4 of them.
Anyway, I had decided on our next goal, getting iron. Now, I know what you might be thinking. Well, I'll tell you. The answer is zombies. That's right, zombies can drop iron, but only 0.4% of the time.
makes sense.
Which means to get enough iron for a pickaxe, we need to kill, on average, 750 zombies.
So it's basically opposite of anemia. Yeah, iron overdose makes you zombie. Is that it? How the fuck zombies drop iron?
Now sure, this platform does spawn zombies, just not very many of them. But we can fix that. An interesting quirk of Minecraft's spawning mechanics is that the lower you go down, the higher the spawn rates. Sorta. It's a bit more complicated than that, but for our purposes, that's good enough. So optimally, we want our spawn...
I guess it's supposed to, because of that, right? There's a nether, is it called nether area, whatever, right? They jump to that like hellish looking place, and that's supposedly below the terrain that you usually walk, right? It's supposed to be like that. So I guess because of that, they put that element there, like the more down it is, the more intense the spawn rate is. I don't know, it kind of feels like that.
spawning platform to be as low as possible to maximize mob spawning. Okay, so let's get down as low as possible and build a second platform. Just, well, it looks like we have a bit of a problem. How do we go down? No, seriously, how do we go down? On a normal skyblock map, all you need to go down is a bucket of water. But we don't have any water or any buckets.
Just get the water, go down. There's like.
I sat and pondered. And then I thought of something truly remarkable.
Oh! Actually worked.
Using this incredible strategy, I had descended a whopping 12 blocks. Very impressive, I know. I would have loved to have gone further, but I was out of ender pearls, and ender pearls aren't exactly easy to come by.
Yeah, maybe this method has some flaws.
Well, with that said, once again, how do we go down? This left me stumped, so I did some high-impact going down research and came across trapdoors. Placed 2 of them down like this, stand in between them, and close this one. You're now prone. Now that I'm prone, I'm short enough to place blocks on the underside of this trapdoor, and voila! We have descended 1 singular block. Now to do that...
Wait a minute, are you telling me there's literally like a problem trying to build anything below? You can build up but you can't build below or something like that? I don't know. Can't you go to the edge and build some kind of stairs or something that goes down? I don't know. Like Fallout 4 shit, I don't know. You can't go below. So how, first of all, how is he building everything? Like, I guess he just started at a point where that one tree was, and from there he's building all this platform, but he never went below. Is that it? Okay. So I guess, did developers actually made it harder to, build anything below because the spawn rate is higher or something? Did they thought of that? I don't know.
130 times. And here we are. That took fucking ages. My first build down here was a spider farm. Kill the spiders, get string, make string into wool, and wool into bed. Sleepy time. At the spider spawner, things were not working out how I wanted them to. This was promising though. Clearly the spawn rates down here were very, very high. How high? Well, why don't we find out? Hey, that's a lot of mobs. But there's a slight issue with this platform. It doesn't make iron. Yep, that's right. I have in fact just wasted a bunch of my time. The only way a zombie drops his iron is if I kill him myself. Killing them myself on this platform would be suicidal. What we really need is a way to funnel the zombies to a central killing chamber. We need a mob farm. Well, that took several hours. Now, you may have a few questions like, Mart, why is it made of stairs? Or Mart, why are mobs just walking into the drop chute? Or Mart, it's been 15 years, why is it taking you so long to get the milk? Okay, sit down. If you're currently sitting, sit down more. Have you ever noticed that mobs in Minecraft just kind of wander around? This mechanic is rather incredibly named wandering, and it follows a very specific set of instructions. Firstly, wandering mobs need to be within 32 blocks of a player. Then, they search for a target block to wander towards. Once they pick their block, they find a path to it and walk off. But mobs can only target full blocks, like planks or logs, not stairs or slabs. Using some questionable aesthetic choices, I built the spawning platform, walls, and roof out of only stairs and slabs. When a mob spawns in, their only valid wandering target are these planks over here. With some trapdoors, you can trick them into thinking there's a way across, even though there's not. And voila!
Alright.
Mob farm. Once they fall down the chute, they fall 23 blocks, removing all but 1 point of health, so I can kill them easily with a sword.
Yeah, that sounded like very sinister planning. He should have had cat. It's like, holy shit, alright. So, first of all, like, how did he know? I mean, is he Googling all these facts, or does he know Minecraft, like, you know, where these mobs walk or something? Or did he do that by trial and error? Because that takes a fucking long time.
This farm does, however, have a few flaws. The main flaw being, it is horribly, painfully, terribly slow. If I wanted to farm iron with it, this design would simply not be sufficient. So how about we tear it down and make another one?
Farming is really annoying. I remember playing, you know, an MMO game long ago, something like AA or something. I even forgot the name. Right? We used to farm for fucking legendary weapons. It was really fucking hard. I remember spending nights, literally nights, just farming. Sometimes there was even mechanism that you can just auto fire, right? And I remember people used to just auto fire certain place and just leave there overnight when they go to sleep. And in the morning, you know, did anything drop? I don't know. So I remember, you know, farming can be really fucking annoying.
And there we go. Mob Farm version 2. Mob Farm V2 was significantly faster than Mob Farm V1. It uses my totally 100% original and not stolen design from Ilmago of YouTube channel Ilmago. It has a larger spawning area, central bait blocks, and 4 drop chutes. Even so, farming for iron was still
might as well just steal it.
very tedious. Over 400 zombies later, I got my first iron.
There it is.
The second, shortly after that, and then the third, and the fourth, a little after that. And then, we had 7 iron. 7 is enough for the most important item in the game. Pants, but upside down. So a cauldron.
Okay.
Why is a cauldron so important? When it rains, cauldrons very slowly fill up with water. Problem was, it wasn't raining. So, I did my civic duty.
So all this just for a fucking container so you can collect rain. Isn't there any better way to do that? Like, this is way too much hassle just to have a container.
And got to it. Oh yes. Oh yes. Oh.
Ah!
And there's no water in the cauldron.
I'm
What?
an idiot.
Okay. Well, let's do something else. Animals.
All that
Very
for what?
important for our progression and distinctly lacking in our Skyblock world. Animals only spawn on grass, but they can't spawn on our Sky Island grass because it's too close to 0-0, which means we gotta move it. My first attempt at relocating the grass was to try to get it to spread down the staircase naturally.
Oh, this is stupid. This is gonna take so long.
This idea didn't work. I waited over 20 minutes and the grass had only spread a few blocks. To get down the 130 plus block staircase would take literal days. Well, how on earth are we going to do this? I could try to kill zombies for a chance at a silk touch shovel, but I'd have to kill something like 15,000 zombies. And I didn't want to.
I think it would take another 8 months for
And
the
then
videos to come out.
it hit
Yeah,
me.
than that.
Sure, I don't have silk touch, but I know someone who does. To get him, all I had to do was cover the mob spawning platform in boats.
And gentlemen, I present to you my pièce de résistance, my magnum opus, the greatest construction of all time. Just a bunch of boats.
Okay, bear with me here. Once nighttime arrived, mobs began spawning on the platform, many of them spawning next to boats and immediately hopping in. Very good. Once I was satisfied I had the right guy,
I guess some Phoenician long time ago probably said the same thing when they built first boat or something. Like, look at that, look at the boat, look at the invention, magnum
I
opus.
sleep. I was here for this guy, so I hopped in his boat
Oh my god! That was stupid.
and drove him over next to the grass. Once in position, his obnoxious block-grabbing
trapped him,
tendencies took a
okay.
firm hold of him, compelling him with immense power to reach his arms out and pick up the grass. Now all I had to do was beat him to death with an axe.
No! Stop!
Oh no.
Alright, one thing's for damn sure. Anybody who plays Minecraft 24/7 must have a real false sense of reality. Because everything in this game, like, you have to have this in order to have this. You have to have this grass in order to have animals. Imagine somebody who just, like, some teenager who constantly play this and actually thinks those thoughts in real life, and they're like, wait a minute, this is not Minecraft. It's just like all this different shit. Like, I can't even keep up with it. Like, maybe I guess 10, 12 years ago, maybe if I start playing this game, I'll be into it. But right now, all this information is just like, what the fuck?
This session of rain dancing yielded nothing. And with that,
Okay, seriously, somebody explain it to me in the comments. Like, what is this? Is he doing this like mod type of thing? Like, why is the biome ocean? So he just basically deleted everything, created this kind of a, like, what, skyblock type of scenario? Because this can't be part of the game, because game thinks it's like water or something here.
back to it. Brothers and sisters, gather for our Lord. Plead for his precipitation. Oh Lord, deliver upon us your wet love. Rain, I ask of you. Rain! Seeing as it's well, it's an elevator.
Oh, yes.
No, no, no. Oh,
Just-
okay.
Just. After all that, it still wasn't raining. So, back to it.
Alright, you know what? If me doing a funky dance isn't gonna help, then I might as well prepare for when it does rain and make some more cauldrons.
Wait a minute. Is
Oh my God, it's
dancing
raining.
supposed to help with the rain?
Just like that. Just like that, it starts raining.
Amazingly, this time, it actually rained. Now all I had to do was wait even more for the cauldrons to fill. So, really, nothing changed. While waiting, I murdered even more mobs and collected even more iron. This continued for a very long time. I did some random stuff, it rained, I waited, the cauldrons didn't fill, it stopped raining, I killed more mobs, I got more iron, I made another cauldron, I got to it, rinse and repeat. It took
Oh, is this supposed
ages,
to fill up?
but we did get there eventually. The 3 cauldrons had collected enough water for 1 source, allowing me to craft a bucket and scoop it up.
Oh, yeah.
Once I did that, I used a glass bottle to fill the cauldron again, and finally, infinite water. Like any good respecter of a chill time on the lake, my first project with this new water was a fishing pond.
Yeah. We fishing.
Okay, we've got our water. Next up, pigs. So why do we need pigs? Well, they're for our next big goal. Villages. To get villages, we need 3 things. A couple of zombie villages, a golden apple,
That tastes like Minecraft.
and a weakness potion. I converted one of the shoots on the mob farm to this, which is just a really jank way of picking out specific mobs. Using it, I collected a couple of zombie villages and stuck them in boats.
Yeah, I have nothing. Why does all those combination results into villages? I don't know. I seriously need to watch a lot of Minecraft video to make any of this sense. I guess I don't know.
Fucking stupid.
And I also collected a witch. You see, there's currently no way I can get my hands on a weakness potion. But if I make a witch angry, perhaps by, I don't know, punching them in the head, they have a chance of throwing one. And lastly, the golden apples. Originally, I thought this would be easy, since drowned have a chance of dropping gold. So I converted some zombies into drowned and killed them. A lot of them. No gold. Turns out they, don't drop gold, and haven't for several years. Nowadays, instead,
with the new
they drop
update.
copper. And this is where we go back to those pigs. During this whole process, I had been breeding a lot of pigs. So many pigs that they were starting to suffocate and die when I fed them. Perfect. Using some of the copper I'd collected from killing drowned, I made this. A lightning rod. Now all I had to do was wait for it to rain. So of course, to it.
天上太阳红呀红彤彤哎，心中的太阳是毛泽东哎。
And while doing some nice relaxing fishing, it happened. These piglins had dropped a grand total of 51 nuggets and a bar of gold. Not enough for our golden apples, so of course, I did it again. And there we have it, boys, enough gold for 2 golden apples. Villagers, here we come.
Apples. 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 Hello?
I checked literally every single chest I had. No apples. Yep, that's right. Acacia trees don't drop apples.
Oh my fucking... Bruh. How fucking...
So all that for
Well.
nothing. Is that it?
This fucking sucks. There was a path forward. I needed someone special. I needed the wares of an elusive man.
Okay, he's been googling things and watching YouTube videos for certain, combination of things. Why isn't he googling things like this? Like, will this tree drop an apple or something? Because all that was for what? Nothing.
I needed a wandering trader. Remember the very start of the run when I trapped a wandering trader in a box? Well, he despawned long ago, but he sold saplings. Not the right saplings, but saplings nonetheless. To get a wandering trader to spawn in, I could just wait around the base like normal. But most of the base is made of bottom slabs, so the actual area he can spawn on is very small. Instead, I decided on constructing a purpose-built platform for spawning traders. To build it, I drafted up some high-quality blueprints, which called for building said platform way up in the sky, for some reason. So I built the boat elevator up as high as I could, and began work on the platform. And would you look at that? The platform's done. There's only one issue with this platform. Can you guess what it is? Yes, that's right. All of these slabs are bottom slabs. So, it doesn't work.
Oh my fucking...
Once I'd actually made it spawnable, I built a small hut in the middle of the platform and stuck a bed inside. This is where I would hang out for the next.
Similar should happen to me in Fallout 4, I guess. You're supposed to put I don't know, second floor, second story floor or something like that, and mistakenly I put just normal floor, and somehow it just clipped just right enough that after basically building the whole thing in entire settlement, I realized wait a minute, I'm supposed to put the other one if I want to keep building. What the fuck?
Several hours, just waiting around for our trader man to spawn. One night I forgot to sleep before mobs started spawning in and came back to my PC only to be greeted with this. So I did what anyone would, sprinted to the edge of the platform, and jumped off.
Oh shit. Oh shit, no, no. Oh, no, 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 no. Oh. Oh my god. Bruh.
So, of course, more waiting. But I got lucky.
Oh.
Only after about 15 minutes, a trader spawned in. And even better, he was selling an oak sapling. There's a problem though. I would have bought the sapling if I had any emeralds.
Oh my god, I'm gonna fucking kill myself. Oh my
Despawn.
Yep, that's right. I had in fact forgotten that traders need emeralds. Man. And so, this presented us with another conundrum.
Yeah, I have a feeling that this is the last Minecraft, video he's gonna make. All the mistakes he's making right here.
How the fuck do we get... Well, I scoured the wiki. Trading, don't have villages, mining, yep, can't do that. Natural generation like chest loot, yep, can't do that. And finally, mob drops. Certain pillagers drop emeralds on death. Well, that looks like a pretty easy option. The only problem is these pillagers don't spawn naturally. They only spawn in raids, and to get a raid, you guessed it, we need villagers. This left me completely stumped. For about 10 seconds, which is when I read the rest of the wiki and learned about foxes. Foxes have a 20% chance to spawn with an item in their mouth, and 5% of the time, that item is an emerald. Doing some extreme ultra mathematics, we can figure out that on average, every 100 foxes will yield one single emerald. Okay. I think we have a new project. First of all, I had to find the closest biome where foxes
He
can
needs
spawn.
5 emerald, right? It's like 500 foxes.
Aha! Yes. This spot was over 2,000 blocks away, and to get there I'd have to build a bridge. So I got myself a lot of logs, made some slabs, and started the journey. And I'm here. Well, that was extremely boring. Once on location,
Hello, nothing can be seen in the horizon. Look at that, it just goes on forever.
and I'm here. Well, that was extremely boring. Once on location, I began construction. Firstly, just a small platform as a proof of concept, and like everything else in this fucking playthrough, naturally, it didn't work. I sat there for ages and nothing spawned, except for like 15,000 mobs. Of course. That would work the first time. That would be ridiculous. It just has to drive me insane. It just... Later, I did manage to get it to work, though.
I wouldn't have the
The
patience,
fix?
not gonna lie.
Well, all I had to do was go back to base and murder all my livestock. Yep. I don't know. It was something to do with passive mob caps and spawn chunks and some... I don't fucking know. Back at the fox spawning platform, the unthinkable happened. It actually worked.
Fox! 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 Oh my god!
The plan was to use this platform to spawn foxes, and then I'd stab them to death and collect their drops. The problem with this approach was this. Nothing. No foxes.
Okay.
Yeah, sure, they could spawn, but clearly they didn't like to very much. I think I should make a farm. Here's a useful concept. Foxes are attracted to chickens. They sprint towards them at high speed and kill them with their face. But what if we put the chicken over here? And then some trapdoors here.
Even though this is fucking annoying, right? Everything, how it's failing. This is like a perfect Martin game. Like, I don't know why I didn't thought of that before. This is better than the past one because this is more like logistics, right? That's what he's best at. That's what the Kerbal Space Program was. Like, back to the drawing board. Think about logistics and things. Like, will it work? Will it not? What are the chances? That's what he's best at, right? It's always fun to see that. So even though I should be annoyed with the way his video going, I'm not, because it's really fucking awesome.
This is the concept we're going to use for our farm. Have foxes run towards the chicken, fall into a water stream, and drop them to their death. So, let's build the farm. With the farm built, it started working almost immediately. Of course, you wouldn't be able to tell because it was still a very slow piece of shit. I couldn't even automate it properly since I had nowhere near enough iron for a hopper grid, so I just sort of stood there, underneath it, and waited. And waited. And wait. Wait a minute. What is... Oh my god. Oh my god. Holy shit! Yeah, that just didn't happen. But I wish it did. Once sufficient time had passed, I had finally done it.
Oh my god.
And accumulated our 5 emeralds needed for a sapling. Apples, here we come. So I went back home and waited even longer at the Wandering Trader platform. This time, I wasn't so lucky. Hours upon hours of nothing. Then a trader, I'd check his trades, they were shit, I would murder him in cold blood, rinse and
no.
repeat. This
So you don't even get
really,
the one you want every
really
time.
sucked. Many hours later, our guy finally appeared, selling us one of the 2 types of saplings that can drop apples. A dark oak sapling. I could barely contain my excitement.
Holy shit.
Hours
This
upon
is
hours
talking
of work
about
had led
could
up to this moment,
They could
and it was
not do.
finally here. I bought the sapling, placed it down, and bone mealed it. And bone mealed it. And bone mealed it.
What? 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 What?
Yes, that's right. Dark oak trees need 4 saplings in order to grow. And I had 1.
So he has to kill all those foxes 3 more times, do the same process. Is that it? Damn.
Just... There we go.
Yeah, imagine him dying now at this moment. After all this shit.
Oh. Oh, yes.
Apples. Oh my god. Apples. Yes. 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 Yes! We had finally acquired the missing piece. And so, of course, villager time. To begin villager time, I brought back the witch that I had banished to the naughty corner long ago, and with a lot of finagling, managed to get her to chuck a weakness potion onto the zombies.
Yes.
This was after it poisoned me several times, the fucking dickhead. Then I force-fed them the apples, drove the witch...
This is the level of dominance. Like, you just need boats, right? And you can literally bring NPCs anywhere you want and they just sit there. Is that it? It's just-
back into the naughty corner for safekeeping, I guess, and waited. And there we go. I had finally done it. Their new home was the old pig pen, where I placed down a few beds and threw bread at them until they... Oh. 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 Oh my... Oh. Oh. Oh my god. It's a fully clothed child. Curious. Now, to get more emeralds. The easiest method I could think of was to employ them
Both
as
are
farmers
male.
and sell them carrots.
How that happened?
So I employed them as farmers, gave myself carpal tunnel by farming carrots, and sold them to the villagers for great riches. Back at the Wandering Trader platform, I, waited even more. And when the Wandering Traders did appear, I bought whatever I could. Anything and everything. Coral blocks? Fuck it, I'll take some. Dirt? Yes please. Cactus? Don't mind if I do. Sugarcane? Yes. During this process, I had also begun work on the next farm. An iron farm. This farm works by scaring the villagers here periodically with the presence of this zombie. Then, this trapdoor closes, they forget about him and go back to sleep, and 5 seconds later the trapdoor opens again, sending them in a frenzy, sprinting in every direction at once, and spawning in a golem for their protection. The golem spawns up here, falls into this water stream, and into this chute where he is killed by cramming with these 24 minecarts. My favourite part of this farm, however, is the boat clock. You see, I have very limited redstone components,
So this game has this element where, like, you know, like villagers, NPCs, whatever, if they need to be defended, it's actually a creature that spawns to defend them. Is that it? Knowing that you probably won't defend them because you're lazy as fuck.
To make a clock, I built a small track, filled it with water, and stuck a boat inside it. When this boat passes over these pressure plates, it activates them and triggers the trapdoor. Simply phenomenal. Next, a trading hall. So I built a trading hall. Filling it with villagers was tedious and painful, but once it was full, I could start cycling through all the various trades for my villagers. It took forever, like legitimately fucking ages to spend removing their workstation, waiting a second, putting it back down, checking their trade, seeing that their trade's a complete ass, removing the workstation. Yidge. With these books, I enchanted some swag gear. I got some diamond tools, I made myself some armor. Finally, things were going well. And for our next project, we'd acquire some lava. So, first things first, for acquiring some lava, I need to kill some pillagers. Don't worry, it'll all make sense soon. Using my, I found myself the bounding box for a pillager outpost. Building a spawn platform here would result in pillagers spawning. So I built a spawn platform here, and pillagers began spawning. I was looking for a banner carrier. Killing a banner carrier will give you the bad omen effect. The only problem is actually killing one without shooting it off the platform. Once I had the bad omen effect, I went back to base and to this little setup that I'd built earlier. This villager and bed combo is all you need to start a raid, and raiders only spawn on full blocks. So with the rest of the platform made from half slabs, I had a safe area to attack from, and an unsafe area that they'd spawn on. And so, the raid began.
And he's like, you fall into a trap.
Using my librarians, I had made the most ridiculous bow emeralds can buy, which made quick work of each wave. I had, a little difficulty, but ultimately was victorious. Beating a raid gives you the Hero of the Village effect, and with the Hero of the Village effect, trades with villagers become significantly cheaper, and villagers give you gifts. What does this have to do with lava? Toolsmiths. You see, I've been lying to you. You can't actually beat Minecraft with one tree, but you can get up to here. So here is where a little mod comes in. All the mod does is change the loot table from toolsmith villagers when they drop gifts. Normally, all they do is fill your inventory with useless shit tools, but with this mod, they have a very small chance of dropping lava buckets.
Oh my... Oh, there it is.
Finally, after all these hours, we could make
If you're gonna use mod, isn't like
a
cheating
cobblestone generator. Yeah! To get myself more lava, I constructed a lava farm. This was great. Except, I forgot one small detail. Lava, lights things on fire. Shit. With a bit of time, the lava farm had produced lava. You know, like it's supposed to. It had made enough lava, in fact, for a portal. And so begins our adventures in the Nether.
All this was for the fucking portal, okay? So this was like Iron Man equivalent of things, right? Like how in the first movie, the first time, he actually built the Iron Man suit with everything he could find around. So this is what that was, like try to find everything to make a portal. Is that it?
What were we doing in the Nether? Well, all I needed from the Nether were blaze rods. Which meant I had to find a Nether Fortress bounding box and build yet another spawning platform. So I did. The end, like the rest of the world, was a cold, desolate void. Just me, this small platform of obsidian, the bedrock portal, and the dragon. And so, the fight was on.
Oh, he's coaching, he's coaching, he's coaching. Hit his ass! Yes!
Oh Let's go. God.
Let's fucking go!
Can I kill Steven? Swear.
No, 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 yeah, no, 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 no!
No. We did it. We beat the game. And I'm sure many of you will be pleased to hear this. We beat up Steven. So, thanks for watching. Buy the frog from the link in the pinned comment.
Yeah, like I said, this is definitely the last Minecraft video he's gonna make. That was, yeah, okay. Most things I didn't stand, obviously, because I don't know how Minecraft works. I don't know how this stage was like. This is part of the game, or did he make some kind of a like made up, scenarios? I don't know, but it was something, right? And I know how there is so much technicality goes behind it, right? You have to track of things, like you need to get all these things to get this, to get that, just to open a portal. And then there's obviously it has to be a dragon as the last boss. Why not? Alright, well, that was Can You Beat Skyblock Without the Chest by the channel martincitopants. If you like my reaction, don't forget to subscribe, and I'll see you next time.